Here are 14 best organic fertilizers. 1. Alfalfa meal, 2.5% N, 1% P, 1.5% K. Slow to moderate. Best known as a hay for animals. Meal is just ground up alfalfa that makes it compost faster in the soil. Best tilled in as an early spring additive, well before planting. 2. Bat guano, 8% N, 6% P, 1% K. Moderate to immediate, the most common source of guano. Bat guano is relatively fast in uptake and so is often used between crop rotations, midsummer harvest, replant, or in late spring just before planting. Bird guano has higher nutrition numbers, but seabird guano is only available in a few parts of the world. 3. Fish emulsion, 9% N, 0% P, 0% K. Immediate. This is a great additive when nitrogen levels are low and leafy plants need a good boost. Fish fertilizer is slightly acidic, so some plants may not tolerate it as well as others. 4. Cottonseed meal, 6% N, 3% P, 1% K. Slow. A common fertilizer in areas where cotton is grown. This is a favored year-end, pre-winter mix. Adding it to the soil before cover crops or mulch are put on gives a rich nitrogenated soil in the spring. 5. Corn gluten meal, 0.5% N, 0.5% P, 1% K. Slow. Another common late-season, winter preparation additive. Corn gluten is a good soil stabilizer for winter. 6. Seaweed, 1% N, 2% P, 5% K. Fast. Also a great source for zinc and iron. Seaweed is one of the most beneficial organic fertilizers that is freely available on the coasts. Cereal grains and other high-potash crops can especially benefit from seaweed. 7. Cow manure, 2.5% N, 1% P, 1.5% K. Moderate. Probably the most common organic fertilizer in use in the Western world. It may contain weed seeds, but is otherwise a gardener's best friend. Avoid manure from dairies and other industries where the cattle receive a lot of salt. 8. Chicken manure, poultry, 3.5% N, 1.5% P, 1.5% K. Fast. Similar to cow manure, poultry manure is often used in agriculture when organic growing needs a quick boost. Most often, poultry manure is added after harvest and before a second planting. 9. Green sand, 1% N, 1% P, 5% K. Moderate. Literally ground up green limestone. It's a shallow marine sediment and thus full of the richness that the lakes and oceans can offer. The amount of nutrient depends heavily on the source of the sand. 10. Soybean meal, 3% N, 0.5% P, 2.5% K. Moderate. Uptake will depend heavily on conditions. But in general, soybean meal is a good additive for longer-lasting results during soil maintenance. 11. Blood meal, 12% N, 1.5% P, 0.5% K. Fast. While acidic, blood meal is a very fast booster for nitrogen-hungry plants or plants suffering from deprivation. Is most often poured directly over their roots and then covered in mulch. 12. Bone meal, 4% N, 20% P, 0% K. Moderate. This is most often used in soils requiring serious amendment to bring them up to par. Soils that routinely show high amounts of nitrogen or that produce nitrogen-burnt plants benefit from bone meal. 13. Feather meal, 12% N, 0% P, 0% K. Moderate. Another nitrogen booster. This is most often used pre-season, before planting, to pump up the soil before plants go into it. 14. Fish meal, 10% N, 5% P, 4% K. Fast. A fast uptake for a balanced boost of all nutrients is had with fish meal. There's a reason Native Americans planted a fish at the base of their corn plants in popular legend.